Hey, it's Barb, and this is part two of a series about things in our writing that are really important and that we know and they're fundamentals, but they're a little bit counterintuitive. And by counterintuitive, I just mean that, we know we should do them, but we don't always do them because we want to get on to some of the other things. But the reality is that if we either don't do them or don't do them well or consistently, our writing as a whole suffers. And the first one that I talked about was the power of setting an intention. Today, I'm going to talk about how we use our eyes. And before I get into that, I have a little story to tell you. A long time ago, maybe 10 or 15 years ago now, I was doing a personal performance clinic for a group of English writers in Florida. We had an awesome time. And at the end of the clinic, they asked me if I wanted to ride a jumper. And I said, sure, I think that would be really fun. And, throughout the clinic, I've been talking about many of the performance principles, including how we use our eyes, talking about how important it is to keep your eyes up and look where you're going. And so I got on this jumper, and of course, it's just those little crossbars low. But what was so funny is I got on, and I guess it was because I wasn't used to being in the English saddle and wasn't sure what I was doing. I ended up, instead of going through the middle of the jump or over those crossbars, I went around the end because I didn't have my eyes up. It was so funny. Anyway, that's my story about not using my eyes. So here's the thing about our eyes. In every discipline, everybody says, keep your eyes up, look where you're going. And we always go, yeah, yeah. And we all tend to look down. It's just how it is. Just watch your videos or past videos or watch other writers. And it's because what happens is that we get thinking about what we're doing and our eyes go down, or we don't feel secure and our eyes go down. But I'm going to share with you two reasons why keeping your eyes up, and not just keeping your eyes up, but looking where you're going, why it's so important. And number one, our horses go where our eyes look. And that's because when our eyes look a certain way, right or left, it's probably opposite on the screen, but it moves our body, our seat bones, and our horses feel that. But the other thing is, even if you're very still and you look where you're going, by still, I mean still in the saddle, and you look where you're going just on a straight line and your eyes go down, your horse will wander. There's some kind of a electrical current there or something that communicates with our horses, our eyes to our horses' eyes. So that's the first thing. So it's a powerful tool when you use your eyes, and it's a very distracting tool or distracting thing, and takes away from your ride when your eyes go down. The other thing is when our eyes are up, it keeps us focused. It's just as simple as that. And it helps bring up a feeling of confidence. So I'm in my office today because I want to show you just a couple of cool examples of some videos. So here we go. So the first one I want to share with you is Sarah Dawson riding Shiny Outlaw. And I just want you to watch her eyes. She looks where she's going. Her upper body's quiet. She makes the transition down. Her eyes never come down. She's getting ready to make a lead change. Beautiful. Okay, that's our first example. Notice that she did not drop her eyes. So that's in the discipline of reining. Next, I have the example of Gary Belenfant riding metallic mink. And I just want you to watch his eyes. His eyes are on the cow. And these are just simple examples, but they're so powerful. And here's what you can do. And here's just a little fun thing for you to do this week. When you ride your horse, just play with your hand being down as much as possible and just using your eyes. So here I am on Nick in our arena, and I'm going to turn this volume down here. And just watch my eyes as I come around. Eyes, eyes, eyes. And you can just remind yourself to do that. Just to keep looking a good bit of distance ahead of where you're going. And just notice how much you can guide your horse. So there you go. I know it can be counterintuitive. By that, I mean, it's just so easy to go, yeah, I got to keep my eyes up, but I've got all this other stuff to do. And just talk to yourself. Just remind yourself, look where you're going, or watch the cow. Get a script to remind yourself to keep your eyes up. Okay, let me know what you think. Leave a comment.